This is the Dyson Ball Animal 3 Plus. Because of the way I'm filming, the way I have to film, I hopefully will get as much in the shot as I can, but I can't get everything in all at once, so bear with me. There is the UPC if you want to pick one of these up, and the item number. So what we're gonna do is open this up and see what is inside, if I can get it open. There we go, everything is nicely packaged. We've got this extendable, actually it's not extendable at all, it's just part of the vacuum. We've got the head. It's always nice when these are super clean. As you use them over time, they get kind of grody. It's just so nice to see them with nothing in them, but the point of them is to clean, and then they get things in them. Got a bunch more stuff in there. This is one of the scrubbing ones. That is fancy looking. Gonna pull that off. Got the main handle. We've got this, which seems to come with every vacuum that has ever been made. This does extend and is quite nice and bristly, and you can use it on your teeth, but I don't recommend that because that's nasty. Little skimmer there with the manual and registration, how to do it, how to assemble the thing, and how to clean it. It's pretty straightforward. And here we've got the main attraction. That is a huge ball. Wow. Whoa. Got the elephant trunk flopping out there. That is much bigger than it looks in the picture. So we'll get this assembled, do some testing, and then do my review of it. These instructions are bizarre. It says to have it face down to do that part. That ain't really working. Should have it face up like that. That is completely opposite of what the instructions say. I don't like that so far. It's got it like this here. But in reality, you need it the other way. That's not fun, Dyson. Shove that down in. All the way down. All the way down. Well, that's about stuck. Could just be me. This happens quite often when I don't know what I'm doing. Lift the top here. Shove that down in here. Oh man, that is a hassle to get together. So we'll give this a test around the house. Hopefully I won't break it or trip over myself. Oh, I don't know if that's natural. Make sure to check for this piece in the box. I found this rattling around in some cardboard when I was about to throw it away. So yeah, if you don't find this, dig deeper. One thing I don't like right off the bat is that when you're looking at this thing, it doesn't say that it's corded anywhere. Now, knowing a decent amount about various vacuums, of course this is going to be corded. It's a pretty powerful thing to be battery driven, but it doesn't actually say anywhere that I can see that it doesn't have a cord, and it's also not got it in the picture. So somebody not knowing that, going to pick this up thinking it would be battery driven, that would be a major shock to them if they didn't have anywhere to plug this in, or if they had a really old house that didn't have a lot of outlets and they had to stretch. Granted, there's an okay amount of cord there, but that would be a real bummer if you expected this to be battery, and it's not. After a bit of use on this thing, there's some great stuff and some not so great stuff. To start, one of the good things is the power cord here is pretty long. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's not that really crappy stuff that has the ridges all the way down that will just turn and turn and turn over time and get all messed up. One thing that I don't quite like is how loud it is when you go to engage it to move it around. It might not sound that loud right there, but if you're trying to be quiet with this thing, it is not quiet. Sometimes the ball doesn't, you really gotta shove the whole thing in. I'm trying to get it to lock. Sometimes it locks, sometimes it does not. The suction on this thing is pretty powerful though. That's one thing. Whoa, yeah, it almost fell over. You see, it appears to latch sometimes and it really doesn't. The suction on this is really great. You slide it all the way over. Pretty loud stuff. I was trying to show it sucking up the carpet here. Instead it was just going all the way through and sucking down to the hard floor. but it does have a lot of suction. That's one good thing it's got. It does pop out just fine so you can empty it. One thing I don't really care for is how heavy it actually is. If you're doing this on the stairs, it's got that stairs attachment. I'm not going to demo these. They're pretty self-explanatory. The stairs you use on stairs, this combination tool you can extend and get behind and whatnot. And this one scrubs sort of to get pet hair up. But this thing is a bit heavy if you're going to use it on the stairs. If you're quite strong, I imagine this isn't going to pose much of a problem for you. But if you're not all that great at lifting stuff, or you're juggling a bunch of different stuff and you've got steep stairs, carrying this up while extended is not going to be fun whatsoever. If you put the stair accessory on there, that will work just fine for the stair part, but you gotta haul this whole big thing around. Grab it by here, which is kind of cumbersome. It is not a fun thing to do up and down the stairs, especially if you don't have carpeted stairs and it's hardwood. This will just slip and fall down your stairs. Now it does arc up there, it fits just fine, but getting it back together is not the greatest thing in the world. And it does slide in here, which is nice that it does do that, but the bottom part doesn't seem to attach very well in there. It just somewhat free floats. I don't know how some of these things in here made it through research and development and onto the product line. Some of the plastic feels kind of junky, but some of it actually feels nice. Like the power cord, like I said, is nice. Some of it just feels like it's about to fall apart. Not the best quality right there. I'd expect better from a Dyson. With a vacuum cleaner, of course, you want it to suck everything up, and that works pretty well with this. It does exactly that, but this thing is just a little bit too big and cumbersome. And if you've got stairs, and that's part of the selling point on this is getting it 4 stairs with a stair tool, it's horrible to use on the stairs. Honestly, this thing's probably going to go back. I'd say 3 out of 10 Dyson Spheres. I do not recommend this product unless you have a place that is just flat and you're not going to be going up and down stairs. Kind of heavy for most people, I'd imagine.